Hello there, and welcome back to Corey Loses, where today we are once again continuing our Thrawn's Revenge 3.5 preview playthrough as the Galactic Empire. We are not, I repeat, we are not getting Dark Empire today. It's not happening. There's no way, there's no chance, no how. Ain't happening. We're just going to take these planets away from Zinj, and then nothing will happen. We're not getting there. It ain't happening. What I am going to do is build up some of these other planets.
Building started.
I think for June we want to get another advanced vehicle factory on the ground. We're going to lead Jared Sykes over there. And I am going to let our pair of stealthy guys going over to Delacrix. But while we do that, let's also check out some of these other planets where we can maybe do a little bit of building. It's been a while since we've actually, since I've done a happy little recording like this of the campaign. So I've got to get my feet back under me. Kuat, we're already building Harpocrates. We can get the wall back after that. So let's get that queued up. We'll also get... let's get Tidustulapavilu.
Unit in production.
We'll do that. We can also queue up Wonton Falk. We can get Balm Totalis, Bonaventure, Thread Snatcher, and If You Smell What Carrick is Cooking. All right, so we're on the way to success, maybe. Like, this fleet can be continually built up, but we have these Garros guys kind of locked in, and I don't think it's a good idea to send anyone stealthily into that, but we are going to send people stealthily into Delacrix. So get on in. Get on board. That's more Sarandons in space. Unfortunately, a lot of the space units around here, it's going to be hard to convince anyone else that they should attack Zinj, even if we take out everything. So, like, the goal right now would be to take these planets and then just kind of... then Zinj has no ability to rebuild. Maybe someone else will come and wipe him out for us. It might be... again, overly optimistic. But it's what we're going for. I just have to make sure you don't get killed by a bunch of bikes. That's the main fear I have.
Join us.
I might even cancel one of the ISDs or something. Just because... well, actually, the wall probably makes the most sense to cancel, because we're already building a Dominator there. And I'd like to make sure we have enough money to do these battles relatively rapidly in succession. Because if we can take away all the ground units that Zinj has, then they won't be able to capture any of the planets back. So it's about speed. We have a need for speed. Hey, Joshua? Pebble? Targaryen? Okay, yeah, keep going on there. It would be so much easier if we still had Tavion and all them, but they bugged away. I think it was Mercure. The mystery was solved on Discord. And I guess we can at least see everywhere on this side. The other planets are possibly going to be a bit more tricky, but they're all only like 4-stack planets. So even at their worst, it shouldn't be that bad. It's just too bad it's not being done with 4 Jedi instead of 2. Dark Jedi, evil Jedi, evil Force users, dark side Force practitioners. I need to make sure that I account for all of the... oops. All the feelings about calling Dark Jedi. Which has become a year-long subplot, I think. Okay, let's get that turret. Don't There we go. All right, so we have Delacrix.
System
That's one more. And we go just straight over to Klaatuin. Yeah, so I'm gonna cancel. Where's Kuat? Over here. Didn't go far enough. I'm gonna cancel that on Kuat, and I'm just gonna go straight in for Klaatuin. New Republic over Slahiron. Like, if they want to take this from me, I'm gonna just let them. I'm not here to prove anything to anyone. Enemy fleet coming to camp. We've seen this before. This is a reasonable fleet itself, but I'm gonna move you away. And I'll have to cancel that too, unfortunately. I guess Axilla is the other safest place to get it. So we'll move construction there. And ooh, this is actually another fairly simple one. We'll probably end up losing some of these planets, but again, I'm not here to stop anyone but Zinj from having planets, and Meldrud, and the Ariado Authority. And then after that, the New Republic, but also the Hapans before that. So, you know what, I'm here to stop everyone from having planets. Hello, Strabo and Johnny. Good end to a bad week. Well, glad it's a good end. Sorry it's been a bad week.
Building under construction.
All right, we're getting this vision, and we're going up this way.
We've located the enemy. Complete.
Oop, there vehicle. Well, I can go over here. We can just go this way. We can have friends stick together, and they can get the job done. I don't want to spend like trillions of credits on this, but if I have to spend like 1,000 credits per planet, then I'll do that. Ooh, Alora, you actually made it over here. I don't know if you want to make it over here. TBH. You're getting like shot in the face by a turbo laser, or by an anti-vehicle cannon. But I think you're okay now. Yeah. And while we are doing this episode is brought to you by the Patreon, where there is another campaign going on as the Greater Meldrud in a single planet start. So for patrons, Twitch subs, channel members, there's 3 whole campaigns going on right now in support of a local basement. I'm gonna capture this this landing zone. I think we. Yeah, get over there. Or not landing zone, sorry. This extra structure of nice, fun little units for me. Now we can kill that. Oh, I should have saved that for the giant ATAP.
Give in to your anger.
Is that Kazoo crying? No. Okay.
Join us.
That's fine. He's fine. He's just downstairs chilling on the couch right now. Okay, Tremaine, you're fairly safe in life. Let's see if we can capture this turbo laser, because this isn't actually a base one. We can just go to the base over here, and then if we grab on this, yeah. There we go. Now the turbo laser will help us to achieve our goals.
Perhaps you too will learn to serve.
And we can get to the structures now. Yes, Commander. This'll leave, what, just Kessel, I think it is?
Unit destroyed.
That turret. Bad turret. Good turret. Every kind of turret. Alright, now we can go to the base. We're not going to have control over this anymore, but I don't think we'll need it. Please finish it. Please finish it. Oh, we still got a GN. We got one more GN.
We secured a build pad.
Oh, that is him scrabbling at the door.
Hope to give you
That's not great. Okay.
Do you fear me?
Well, let's. Yeah, no, you're not supposed to just swing your lightsaber from 20 feet away. Actually, that's like 40 feet away. Even less menacing.
Yes, Master. You are weak.
Yes, sir. We secured a build pad.
We will defeat the Jedi.
All right.
Roger.
He seems very upset.
Reporting in.
So I am gonna have to briefly pause. So. All right, sorry. Kazoo really wanted to go outside, and I still am not 100% sure why. He did pee, so it took him a while to get there. But there's some smell he was really looking for. I think he can hear the kids that are playing
You cannot
one of the
hide
parks
them.
nearby.
Moving to second.
So I think he wants to go to them. But
You will serve us in death.
Moving to secondary.
unfortunately, they are not allowed to play with him. Or he's not allowed to play with them. Probably both.
Planetary control achieved.
All right. So there's Delacrix. They might end up landing Tiber, but I'm just gonna keep on going. Oh, come on, New Republic.
Constructing.
They left. Also, New Republic. What is this? You need this. Oh, guys, come on. You need Lusankia. James Grant's asking, how is your little puppy doing? He's doing well. He's starting to eat better.
There they are.
Figured out the microwave his food method, and he seems to be okay with that.
Star Destroyer standing by.
And they're not going to want to retreat because we have... Well, actually, I don't think that'll matter because
Hypervelocity
interdictors are what they are.
firing.
Star Destroyer reporting in. Moving to coordinates. Of course.
I kind of wonder if this is just going to be
Yes,
it for them. Okay, well,
No problem.
like if they lose Lusankia, that's a big chunk of fleet. When it, like the big thing we're concerned about with them is auto resolve power when it's AI versus AI, which the SSDs are a big thing that'll make the
Have fighter support.
AI want to like not attack, or that'll get through an auto resolve pretty easily.
Advance.
So that could be a thing,
Order confirmed.
but I think we should be okay if we can just
Homing in.
angle in over here. Who are the other commanders? Brand? Rondel? Where is he? Gotta be somewhere. Might be off the map still. So we're just gonna keep using the HVGs on... Oh, there he is. Sorry, I somehow missed that. Yeah, we'll keep using the HVGs on Wedge,
Velocity gun.
and then hopefully Brand and the rest of the ships just die on their way in.
Yes, General.
Like we should be able to kill most of the rest of the fleet pretty
Awaiting your
easily.
command.
And now we turn you around.
Coming
Turn you
around.
around.
Course set.
Good job, everyone.
Yes, General.
Okay, you can turn around there.
Squadron reporting.
Let's get these fighters on over. Get these fighters on over.
For the Empire. Standing by. It's as good as gone.
Okay.
Attack.
We got the heals, we got the feels, we got all the peels. Like, once we kill Brand, it'll be easier to kill Wedge because the command tier is being applied from Brand to Wedge. Well, also from Pash. So we do need to take down Rogue Squadron.
Skip ray blast boat
I wonder if I can actually... Well, yeah, let's stick with these guys first. Kill the rest of their fighters, then we'll go for Rogue. Interceptors... Bombers... You want to just go for Wedge?
Taking fire.
Why not?
Interceptor squad reporting. Reporting in. Ready for command.
Alright, let's go for Rogue Squadron now. Or, wait, Tycho? Sorry. I called you Pash. You're not Kraken.
Hypervelocity cannon firing.
I'm so sorry.
Orders, sir.
For anyone that I've offended in this battle.
Setting up my run, sir.
Okay, maybe I won't send the bombers that far back yet. Like, come on, guys. You can leave. You have that option, that opportunity.
Directing all fire on the
I'm being nice.
We're on the move. Gunship reporting.
All right, let's get these guys close enough to do the attack. I have to play as if we are going to, as if we are
Setting up my run.
going to be killing Wedge. I'm hoping that
Reporting in.
we're not gonna. I'm hoping that we can move away, or that they'll leave. Not we move away. They move away.
Finish him.
Okay. Well, there's another command staff down for them. But I don't know if they'll consider this. I don't think they'll consider retreat in our Hour of Triumph an interdictor to stop them from retreating. But we have Barbecue Dorito and Muffin Cake Cupcake Healer. We also have Vanguard. We have Walaran. Death Reader. What's our command bonus from you? Tier 5.
Around much longer.
I have to remind myself that it is not the old system. Okay, it's going to be Rogue Squadron alone on that.
More enemy craft. Ready for command, sir.
But here, there's still more of their other ships coming in.
Ready to receive orders. Falling out of formation. Armed and ready. Roger that.
How are we doing?
Hypervelocity gun available. Taking fire.
That'll eventually go in our favor.
Comlink active. I'll take care of this.
Okay, let's get the bombers in.
Lasers.
Yes, Commander.
And I'm kind of hoping that the missile field will just help us with the Executor, or with the Lusankia's early damage. We'll see. Like there's still...
Roger that. Those laser banks are the primary target.
There's still a good amount in reserve for them, and this is
Weapons ready.
already at the sticking point, so the damage will be staying. All right, we killed Rogue Squadron as well, so now we can just come in and deal with their fighters.
Bombs draw their fire. Hit the lasers.
I guess most of our bombers are gone,
Do some damage.
but
Commencing attack run.
can you start shooting at them? No, you're gonna come too far forward. I gotta wait until
Receiving message.
they're a bit more in range.
Decoding transmission.
We don't really have enough point defense to stop
Awaiting orders.
missiles.
Bombs deployed.
Let's try to get them after different stuff.
Target in sight. Targeting computer online. Rockets away.
All right, they should be.
I may be slow.
Yeah.
But I pack a punch.
They can go a little bit farther back, maybe.
Let's finish him. Targeting computer activated.
Roger that. Star Destroyer standing by.
Here, let's maybe send some of these bombers over to the MC-90. Okay, you guys can stop. You should be getting more damage on your own.
Taking him out. He's about to be destroyed. Enemies in range. Swinging intercepting. Losing power. What are your orders? Reporting in. Reporting. Getting
All right, I'm not actually gonna put the bombers on this anymore. I'm
on this one.
gonna get them to go after Lusankia because we need all the
About to be destroyed.
bomber damage we can get. We gotta deal with the damage, or deal with the as many hard points as we can before we have the shields down.
I have them now. Receiving.
Let's see. Kelkin is asking, will the new way on how to start on new way of start date selection in Fall of the Republic be implemented into the other mods? Yeah. So
Yes, sir.
for those of you who haven't played, the way you select your era in Fall of the Republic is different now. It's a pop-up that comes up after you are like loading into the map. So the reason for this is, for one thing, it allows a bit more. It allows a bit more flexibility. Okay, I need to turn you around. Damn, that's really unfortunate. For one thing, it allows more flexibility because we're not just limited to however many slots are on the credit slider, like the option sliders, which are limited to just 10 or 11. Yeah, 11.
Ready for battle.
Which is important for Thrawn's Revenge because we have 11 planned eras, but if we want to do something like, say, have an optional like second start era for Pelion, a second start date. So like a 19 ABY start date, then we need that. So it's kind of done for Thrawn's Revenge more so than Fall of the Republic from that perspective. But it also helps it not seem like Era 1 is either the only start date or the default start date. Because I think like a lot of people probably just aren't even aware that they can change that or what it means to change that. So now they're more likely to be to see it as like see Era 2 as an equal thing to starting in Era 1. There's not like this default answer that people might assume is the way it's supposed to be. We put a lot of time into making those maps, so I play all the different ones fairly evenly, and it seems like a lot of the quote-unquote hardcore fans probably do as well. But for people who are just getting into it, it's probably much more skewed towards Era 1. However, there is actually a different thing being worked on by Phil, which will probably supplant both of those, or kind of take a similar idea a bit farther. So, technically yes, but also technically no. Or theoretically yes, but technically no. It'll be implemented. Yeah. You know what I mean.
Yes, Commander. Captain here. I'm fire for effect.
Yeah, this is sad.
Watch your back.
See you, Joshua.
Station ready.
Thanks for coming.
Nowhere to run.
I'm very sad about this. Oh well. I'm not that sad.
Nowhere to run. Shields almost gone. Go after them. Your orders, General.
Okay.
Rockets
Okay. Stop this. Stop. Everyone stop moving.
I'm under attack.
Let's turn on PTW. Let's make sure
Commander.
missiles go down. Okay, you're just getting fucked by this one.
Reporting in.
Let's get our hero in a little bit farther. I need to make sure that we're getting all these down fast enough.
I'm on this one.
Roger that.
Returning to your position.
The missiles are really doing a lot.
Enemies in range.
And I guess we're getting there. We'll have another hypervelocity gun, and so that'll cover more stuff a bit more quickly. Do we have any more powered weapons to turn on? We do. I don't know how much they're really doing right now,
Returning to your position.
but at least the HV gun, as we reduce the possible targets, it'll have to concentrate its damage a bit more too. Yeah, let's get that light quad down. That heavy turbo laser is being a thing. These dreadnoughts. I'm gonna bring these dreadnoughts forward. Same thing with these Carracks. And New Republic, this is not the way it's supposed to go. You're not supposed to attack me.
Star Destroyer standing by. Move out.
He's about to be
And if that actually lives, I will be very happy.
I'm running out of maneuvers. Fire.
Please. I'm not looking at you anymore, Barbecue Dorito.
Position. He won't be around much longer.
Reporting in.
Let's
Our
finish
target
him.
priority is the laser
Station ready.
Roger.
I guess I probably want to focus a bit more on those fighters back there if I need to
Await
try to make sure you're gonna survive. But
Tightening up.
man, Ariado is gonna be so happy about this, and I'm sad about that.
Getting a lock. I have them
awaiting your
now.
command.
I guess it doesn't matter ultimately because we want, like, we're gonna have
Yes.
Dark Empire before Ariado becomes a factor in that. But I was hoping the New Republic would not disappoint me like they're currently doing right now.
Fire on the engines.
What are your orders?
We could have a nice Empire versus New Republic end. Got the HVG available. It's not worth going after you anymore. Let's take out the
Commander.
Nebula. Okay, I'm gonna start moving you guys over there a little bit.
Targeting computer online.
This is a garrison. Yeah, that's a garrison VSD.
Attack commencing. Destroyer here.
I just got to try to make sure that our
Commander here. Attacking.
our damaged units that have survived so far don't just die to the incoming
Transmission.
Copy.
nebula.
Right away.
Ready for action.
I copy.
Weapons ready, sir.
Well,
Reporting.
sorry,
Star
Wedge.
Destroyer standing by. Heavy cruiser standing by.
Copy. Affirmative, sir.
Roger that. Form up.
Watch your back.
Maneuvering. Heading
Getting
out,
a lock.
sir.
Yes, General. Star Destroyer reporting in.
One of these captains must be named Lou because they sank you.
Watch him.
Yeah. Okay.
Yes, come on.
Leave me, please. I want you to keep your fleet alive. I just don't want you to attack me with it. Why is that so much to ask? We lost all aboard, unfortunately, but that's, I mean, in a normal situation, that would not be considered a loss. We'll get Corey's flagship to replace it. But in this situation, where we want them to thrive, it is a bit of a loss. Okay, we're going to Kessel. I want to see exactly what they have on Kessel. Okay, they have some IDTs to be concerned about. This is where Rancor base is. But on the ground, it's just the IDTs to worry about because we don't really have the most stuff to counter the IDTs. We have to get them to come to us with an AA turret. Hey there, Rhino. Oh.
Oh, you think so?
I guess I can get the field bases as well. Our soldiers can handle that.
We secured a build pad.
Do we try to hold here? Is that
Tavion has taught me
the
many things as well.
goal?
Your force powers are no
Well, let's get an
match
AA
for
turret
mine.
just so that there's something to run back to if need be.
Constructing. Beginning construction.
Shouldn't have started that before the turret was actually ready. I think with all the stuff we're gonna have, like all the capturables and the field base there, it's really not that bad having two IDTs.
Construction complete.
You have become
Probably do want to build another AA turret farther up.
You
Complete.
won't get a second chance. I will find you.
We secured a build
I
pad.
guess it's up to you.
There's one of them.
Someone's getting awfully angry, aren't they?
It's too bad we can't grab
Are you
those with the force. Come on, please.
I said so.
Like they're not super dangerous to us either,
Fear me?
so I'm not that worried. But it's just we can't do anything to them with most of our units. We can with these guys, or not most of our units. We can do things to them with most of our units. We can't do it with our two Jedi. Just them.
Defeat the Jedi and rule the galaxy.
No, don't defeat the Jedi. I'm calling you Jedi right now.
Give in to your anger. Join
That
us.
height differential is a problem, though. Okay, go get that.
Tavion has taught me many things as well.
We secured a build pad. Turret constructing.
They should survive.
Perhaps you too will learn to serve Tavion.
Come on, slice and dice. Okay,
You have become
now
one
get
of
that.
us.
That should be ready in a second, and then
Get a second chance.
we'll be fine.
Construction complete.
There we go. Are you gonna blast him? Please blast him.
Someone's getting awfully angry.
Did Tremaine go anywhere? No. Okay, there's one IDT gone. Bosk is fine. Unfortunately, they're gonna go probably get healed up somewhere. But I won't worry about that too much. I'm just gonna go for the structures. Alright, you guys can run over to this space. Oh, Tremaine, I want you on that.
Do you fear me?
No, I command you. Ooh,
Get away,
okay.
coward.
That's fine. They have no units left, so... Just the IDT. Okay.
System control achieved.
No planets left for Zinj.
Constructing. Building started. Building
As long as they
started.
don't take something with him. So we'll see what they end up doing. We'll be able to see if they make a play for anything. I could go to Beldrone and then Boonta and come over. Well, let's just let this ride out for a second. Oh no. Huh. Interesting. Reception parsing errors from November. Oh, okay. No. We knew about that. We already knew that. That's the one that we just fixed. Because that was the last planet being taken. So I can go back to the Discord with good news. Technically. Although it doesn't mean much. We already fixed it. We already identified it. I think Bob fixed it. Because there was an issue with that in Fall of the Republic. Do we get Stardust back here? I think we get Stardust back here.
Vehicle in production.
And we'll just let this roll through. So it's not interesting, it's just a thing we already knew. Maldrude took Halanet. It's 580 with the Vengeance. I don't want to destroy all their stuff. I want their stuff. But I do need that HVG. I wonder if they'll move if we have the HVG going.
Construction complete.
But is this cut off? No. We could cut more stuff off. What do we not have vision on? Thanos. I want Charos and Thanos, I guess. Because we're in an okay position right now. About to invade Lantilles, though. I'm going to preempt that. We're not benefiting from being around those. That's only 186. You can go to Terephon. The Marksman is asking, "Hi Corey, when are you going to do another Empire of the Hand or Hapen playthrough?" Basically, as soon as their new content is ready, they'll be done. So Empire of the Hand should be sooner than later. They are the big focus for 0.4 or 0.5 rather. We got Hellscream in there. We got Endeavor. We got a Grand Admiral.
Navigating to coordinate destination. Awaiting orders.
Hapens were originally going to have a lot of their new stuff in 0.5, but
Awaiting your
it'll just take too long. So they're going to get some stuff in 0.5, and then other stuff is going to be waiting till 0.6. Leviathan's here, Carnoraptor, Strakenike. I could 1v1 an Acclimator, Pizza Roll. If you smell what Carrick is cooking.
Nothing can stop the Empire.
All coming. All coming together.
command.
They are retreating.
Direct.
I don't think this is a real unit. I'm just going to kill the engines anyways.
Formation.
Boom! I'm officially doing all the sound effects in the mod. Like, it's my voice. Pew 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 pew! Boom! Ooh woo! That's my favorite one.
System control achieved.
Okay, it must have been the other. It must have been part of this fleet that was going to attack us. But we're going to just keep upgrading these guys.
Construction.
We can take out more of these Hapans, and then I think we're just going to attack Hapes itself, potentially.
Enemy unit sighted.
Because we wanna take out all of their shit.
Yes, my lord.
Do we have any damage on this? No, we don't. Okay. Monarch, Lance Armstrong, Echo 3, and Stars to Heaven. Even with the ion cannon, I think we should be able to
Launching attack.
get through this fast. That is something I'm going to have to account for on Hapes. I forget if they had an ion cannon there or not. I'll have to double check that.
Fire at will. Engaging the enemy.
Engaging the enemy.
Take out the iron cannons.
But, okay, let's go for them.
Getting a lock. I got him. Intercepting. Watch your back.
And just in case they do try to retreat, I'm going to make sure we have at least access to take down the engines on the Neutron. But looks like we got it all the way.
Form up.
And the Neutron is fairly scarily.
I'll take care of this.
Stay in formation.
Okay. And it's gone. So I think we'll just jump straight from here to Hapes. And we'll keep putting money towards building up infrastructure over in the former Zim space. But he has 0 planets. I believe we have made the changes necessary to make it so that it'll check. Like, we don't need to take another planet from him for it to actually do the integration check, which used to be the case. So we should be able to just go how we are, and eventually we'll get there. What are you in? You are in the Gladiator suit. Okay. Should probably actually put him in this fleet so that we could have another command bonus.
Look, sir, it's them.
Then I could boost the Executor a bit. Alright, let's throw in Stars to Heaven right here.
Move out.
Throw in Guardian, Kinder Guardian, Monarch, and Echo 3. I don't actually think we'll be able to finish this right now. But we can hopefully take out a lot of the ships. Because it's a lot of carriers. It's going to be a lot of damage coming out of that. Can I help, or can I get you to help that? Okay, fighters are a problem. There we go. I just need to make sure this ISD doesn't get ruined by this Neutron. So I think it makes sense to focus on this side. And then whatever happens on this side happens. So if I can, like, take down the shields, especially.
Ready for orders, sir. Narrowing position.
And I don't think any of these battle dragons are real, so we'll focus on the non-battle dragons.
I copy.
You stop and do power weapons.
Fire for maximum effect. Forming up.
Like, I really do want to take these mists down, because then we're not dealing with the massive swarms of fighters next time.
Fire.
Heading for attack position.
All batteries commence firing.
Alright, go for this next Neutron.
Super Star Destroyer ready. Your orders.
Ooh, I should move you back, and I'll bring this up.
Busted scum.
All sections at your command, my lord. Fire at will.
Okay. We're through on the
Narrowing position.
Neutron shields. We're getting those guys down.
Eliminating target.
I think...
Standing by.
Okay, we are going to lose at least one Tonfalk, but we are going to take out all of their carriers. Because, yeah, I think I'm probably retreating rather than going straight for the starbase.
Eliminating target.
Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
Star Destroyer reporting in.
Star Destroyer waiting.
Watch him, he's coming around.
Okay, can you get that?
Lined up.
At your command, my lord.
There's still one Neutron and one mist. I don't want to leave until both of those are gone. Well, okay, well, so there's 2 mists.
I got one. I got him.
Locking on.
Under control.
Locking on.
Engines are disabled. All batteries commence firing.
Whose engines are disabled? Is that the VSD? No, it's the other Tonfalk. Okay.
Star Destroyer ready. Fire at will.
That I'm willing to trade that for 8 of their bigger carriers.
Fire at will. Engaging the enemy. All batteries commence firing.
All right, let's see if we can.
At your command, my lord.
Let's just retreat now. Yeah. Before we lose those engines and before we drop. Oh, never mind. There it is. There we go. Can the Hutts and Father Republic integrate Mandalorian clans? Well, they get a lot of Mandalorian stuff through the underworld. Or, yeah. Fuck, what's it called? Shadow Collective stuff. Alright, let's get Kindergarten, and we'll get Echo 3 back. And also get Please Don't Blow Me Up. Missiles, what missiles? Ooh, we're nearly done on that, so I think we'll get Nuh-uh.
In production.
And let's get elves everywhere here. I am kind of thinking I'm going to move these ground units back.
Acknowledged.
Building under construction.
Because then we can use all of them to take some of these hut worlds.
Transmission received.
Construction complete.
Republic took Chardon. At least they're still getting something. Talonit. There's Chardon. Well, that was Hapans, so they didn't take it from Ariado, unfortunately. And we're still dealing with, like, they still have this giant fleet here. Which I think some of this stuff retreated to? No. No, it wouldn't retreat there. I'm glad they're defending us, but I'm kind of sad that they're not able to use those better. Okay, let's take Terephon back. Or for the first, I think it's back. I don't know if we had it before. And we will, I guess, set up Hapes. Like, I do want to take down the structures. See a rebel? Yeah, I want to take down their space stuff, but I don't know if I need to invade right away. Okay, let's bring in our A6.
Destination set.
I'll try to drop these guys off closer. Okay, go up this way.
Right behind you.
I want to get over to this landing zone.
Acknowledged.
We've captured a command post.
Destination set.
Which
Proceeding.
hopefully isn't too ambitious. I don't think it is.
Ready.
No, can you guys please come to this?
Reinforcement point contested.
On my way.
Alright, we got another landing zone there. So,
Go! We've lost the command post. Capacity. Fight for it.
Building under construction.
that's unfortunate.
Ready.
For the Emperor. Affirmative.
Yeah, I think we should be able to take out the squad. We're gonna have this back. I'm gonna bring in some ATSTs right here when we can. Because we do need to make sure we protect that.
Ready.
What's that? That's a turbo laser.
Turbo laser tower
Okay, so that's one of their
available.
structures.
Armed and ready.
Let's go straight into the base with their juggernauts.
Facility. We need more troopers like you.
Come on. They just need to be far enough away that we
Take out that rebel scum.
can gain control of this.
Yes.
Alright, we got the mining facility though.
Armed and ready. Moving out. As
Go
you
on
wish.
in.
Reporting
Juggernaut,
in. Right
go
away.
on in.
Under Imperial
There we go.
control.
Now if they want to send infantry in,
Keep going.
they can try.
Destination set. On my way, sir.
Capacity.
What are your orders?
Do they have a planetary shield here? No, they have an ion cannon. So they'll be able to stop
Commencing attack.
bombardments, but not
Scouting.
just regular
Reporting.
old
Acknowledged.
bombing runs.
Awaiting orders. Weapons armed.
Do these infantry want to just go up this way with the AT?
Can I assist you? Yes, Commander.
We'll start walking towards this one.
Copy.
And let's take out this Galney house.
Ready. ready. Proceeding to target.
Ooh.
Ready to
ATSTs don't want to run at a
On my
turret.
way.
It's actually their
AT-AT
least
ready.
favorite thing to do. You guys don't need to take cover at all.
Armor
You're
transport
fine.
Ready. Dropping additional
Okay, let's
soldiers.
get the support for you.
Reporting.
And what do we want to bomb? I guess we want to bomb that. But I have to get vision on it. Okay, you're gonna just drive over this way.
Transport here. Moving
Because
to
the
attack.
A6 will be more than capable of taking that out.
Roger that.
I guess I could try to bomb whatever's going on in here.
Form
But
up.
I don't know.
Commencing attack. Awaiting orders.
Transport ready. Heading out.
Well, let's see.
Going.
Not a field
En route.
emplacement.
Let's go. We secured a build pad. Keep going.
Alright, there we go. Now leave.
Over there. Acknowledged.
Awaiting your orders.
Juggernaut ready.
Okay,
Destination
come in over
set.
here. I don't know. There's a lot of stuff.
Ready. Targeting. Proceeding.
Okay, I think I need to move
On
you
my
back a
way.
bit.
Ready.
And
Moving out.
okay,
Cannon
get these
charge.
vehicles.
Copy. Weapon
Get the
armed.
fire dragon, because that one's actually the closest to death. AT-AT, come
On
up.
my way, sir.
Awaiting
ATST, go up and help as well. There's a lot of infantry over here.
Reporting.
Armed and ready. Attack! Fire! As you wish.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Nope, that's actually a bad place for you. I think that turret was attacking you still.
Yes, Commander. Walker,
Oh,
moving
if you want to shoot down my missiles, I'm going to shoot you
Anticipating
down.
No problems.
That's just the way it goes.
Ready, sir.
Okay, we'll send our infantry in there. I don't think the ATSTs
Reporting in.
want to go in. Ooh, another turbo laser.
Affirmative.
Okay, let's get that turbo laser. Where is their power gen? Never mind. Don't care where their power gen is.
Yes, Commander.
They're leaving. Got it.
Planetary control achieved. Beginning construction.
Alright, so we've got all this territory. I'm gonna build hypervelocity guns on all of them as soon as I'm able to. But I really wish Greater Maldrude would be more proactive in killing my enemies. Really inconsiderate of them.
Tactical
These all water dragons. There's 2 parallax artilleries. Octilleries.
Incoming!
But we can just jump straight in for the main station now, because it's just the one neutron, I think. There's a neutron and a nova, yeah. So we just go over here. Oh right, are you damaged? You're damaged. This is
We shall be
bad.
there shortly.
I forgot.
Heading in house, Super Star Destroyer
Oh well.
ready.
I don't think it's so damaged that it actually should stop us from winning.
Super Star Destroyer ready. Engaging the enemy. All batteries
Okay,
commence
let's
fire.
focus first on the real neutron.
My lord.
Awaiting
Then I'll
your
get
orders.
some of the garrisons, I think.
Destroyer ready. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy.
Awaiting your command.
But you guys can go for the garrisons. You're nearly done the neutron.
All batteries commence firing. Fire at will.
Narrowing
Don't go
position.
too far up.
Super Star Destroyer ready. Engaging.
Because what's the... How much is in here? There's 1 battle dragon in reserve from you. There's no battle dragons in reserve from you.
All
So once the
batteries
battle dragons are down, the battle dragons are down.
Heading out.
All sections
And that's-
at your command, my lord.
That's a good thing.
Super Star Destroyer ready. All sections at your
Reporting
command,
in.
my lord.
I don't think anyone's getting the Martha Stewart reference there.
Star Destroyer ready.
Or clocking that it is a Martha Stewart reference.
I'm on.
It's probably a bad thing.
Intercepting.
It's not okay. So it's not even a Martha Stewart reference. It's a Royal Canadian Air Force reference, which is
He's about to be destroyed.
Engaging the enemy.
then in turn referencing Martha Stewart.
Firing. All sections at your command, my lord. Fire at will.
Where's the extra? Oh, are you battle dragoning? No.
Under control.
1-0. Someone's lying to me.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Why would documentation in the mod lie?
My lord.
Commander, they're hitting us.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Okay, I'm gonna get everyone else to go for those guys. You are gonna stay on these turbo lasers.
The launch bay is gone.
No more Apelians for you.
All sections at your command.
Is he still alive? Yeah, he's still alive. Where's the ISD?
Roger that.
ISD,
Fallout.
you good there?
Sections at your command, my lord.
Try and draw their
Another battle dragon I'm not seeing? There is not. Okay. So now we're through the hard parts of the station.
All batteries commence firing. Fire at will. Engaging the enemy.
Awaiting instructions.
We might lose Monarch.
Targeting at maximum firepower.
I mean, ironic. This being Hapes.
Open fire.
tightening up.
Although maybe it's not ironic. Monarchy, like in a monarchy, everyone likes killing each other. That's what they're for.
Engaging the enemy.
Find me a friendly monarchy.
I have them
I
now.
dare you.
All sections at your command, my
Can't do it.
lord. All batteries commence firing.
We've lost our turbo laser.
Well, we do still have to go for
Yes,
the
Commander.
2.
Super Star Destroyer
Where's this
ready.
ISD at?
Destroyer
Just
here.
get out of there. Don't hide.
Sections at your command.
No shy SDs.
Down.
Monarch did go down. I am gonna try to get over to the Meridian 4. Because the Apelian is mostly gone.
Copy.
And I'm gonna keep you on the... You on this guy.
Destroyer ready.
I'll take care of this. Closing on target.
I copy.
Alright. Yeah, you're gonna be fine taking that out on your own. Who are you anyways? Your stars to heaven?
I'm in range.
There you go.
Engaging the enemy.
Reporting. Attacking target. Star Destroyer standing by.
Taking
Super
fire.
Star Destroyer ready. All batteries
Alright.
commence firing. Fire at will.
I think we are through. There's still a bunch of Hapen planets out in the... I guess that's the mid-rim?
Where are the others?
The southern mid-rim. There's not much to the southern mid-rim, but it's there.
Shields almost gone.
So we're not technically done with Hapes once we've done this with Hapes.
Super Star Destroyer ready.
Star
But we're
Destroyer
mostly done. The
reporting.
New Republic did take a planet from them, so it's possible that they will fall off hard enough once we actually take their capital that the New Republic or Ariado Authority will finish with them before we
Commence firing.
turn our attention that direction.
Star Destroyer ready.
Because I can't imagine they're making all that much money, even though this... well, we are on Cruel,
Sections at your command.
and their production isn't limited by planets in the same way, so there's that.
Fire at will.
There we go. Okay. We don't have to worry about sitting over the planet for too long, because they don't have a ground-to-space cannon, and it's not like they're going to build more. So you don't need to rush this invasion. I can build up a bit more of an army. I can get artillery. Like, I don't want to just go into this with what we have. But we can leave Guardian there for the moment. Because this closes up some of the access points, right? Because this New Republic fleet isn't going into Hapen space. And we'll continue dealing with Maldrude. But we're kind of getting to a secure position with them. So we'll keep pressing in on Maldrude next time. We'll build towards a proper invasion of Hapes, and that'll mean we can build up this infrastructure as well. So we should be taking Hapes itself soon. I could leave something much smaller here until we're ready for it, because we only need it for the orbital bombardment and stuff too. And like once we're able to deal with this GM fleet and this GM fleet and this GM fleet, that's when things really turn around for us. How is Maldrude doing, actually? Maldrude. So we're on top with 77 planets, 14% military. New Republic has 33 planets, 22%. Maldrude has 19 planets, 22%. Ariadu, 19 planets, 17%. Hapes, 4 planets, 7%. Minor Warlords, 2 planets, 1%. Duskin League, 2 planets, 5%. Neutral, 2 planets. Cartels, 1 planet, 3%. Corellians, 1 planet, 1%. So Zinj has some percentage of the military force, no planets. Good for him. He's really accomplishing his dreams. But we're going to leave it there for today, both for the stream and the episode. A bit of a shorter stream, but I just wanted to make sure we had the weekend episode for the Empire ready. We'll be hopefully back to a bit more streaming next week. We're getting to the last days of basement construction. I should have my office back in maybe next week. Dane and I will be putting the floor in. I'm gonna try to put out like a vlog of like actually working on some of that shit, so you guys can all see how poorly I do putting my floor together. But at least it'll be my handiwork for that. So yeah, a lot of fun stuff coming. You can check out the lore videos on Datapad as well. That channel's doing fun things over there. But thank you for watching. Hope you've enjoyed the stream and the episode, and hope to see you next time. Bye, everyone.